those guys, but you guys have taken over it. I keep all eyes on all the Instagram accounts and all that, the videos. Andre Ferguson was supposed to be here, but now he's the one who talks the most, but he kind of bailed out of this thing. What's up with that, Jeremy? Buen dia.
I don't know. Andre's Andre. You know, he's had a long, amazing career in this sport, and I think at this point in his career, he's just having a good time.
Well, listen, you were the one who defined this division. Obviously, you're a veteran competitor here. Olympia title's in your hand, but you want one more shot at it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a winner. You know, my parents raised me the winner and champion mentality. You know, I don't come into any contest not expecting to win. I mean, we step on this stage because we are the best of the best, and if anybody is up here that doesn't believe they're going to win, they aren't going to. So that's just the mentality in order to become a champion.
Let me ask you something. Why come back? I mean, clearly you've cemented your place in bodybuilding history in defining this division. You've been a great champion. But why do you want one more? Like, why come back?
There's several reasons, Bob. There are several reasons. For one, the first time I retired in 2018, you know, I didn't leave the stage the way I wanted to leave the stage, you know, physically or personally. You know, I left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths the way I was acting at that young of an age, and had a lot of growing up to do, as we discussed in last year, or 2023 press conference. You know, I've grown up a lot, and you know, throughout my career, you know, the division has definitely evolved. The era when I was winning was much different than what it is today, and I'm very aware of that. The physiques are bigger, they're better, and I wanted to be able to show not only myself but the world that regardless of the time that's gone by, I am still competitive in this new era, and I do have a chance at winning this title.
You look great in your comeback show just a few weeks ago, and great to have you back on the Olympia stage. But this is the man right now that owns the title. The last two titles, to be exact. Ryan Terry, you're the champ.
Yes,
Ryan,
yeah.
I know you don't get muddled in, and maybe it's at the United Kingdom type gentlemanly thing. I know you don't get too muddled in with the smack talk. But even I saw yourself out there a little bit, having a little bit of fun, saying, all right, guys, I appreciate what you're all bringing, but I'm still the two-time champ, and it's going to be number 3 come Olympia Day.
Yeah, it was. This is the first time actually in my career, I've been here. It's my 10th Olympia. That shots were fired at me on social media. So it was, it was an eye opener to say the least. And it was quite hard at times not to respond. But then I kind of thought, no, I'll stay in my lane and do my talking on stage, and that's something I've always done. I'd rather show people what I'm made of come show day.
Derek Elgindy.
Yeah, Ryan, you mentioned just now that shots were fired, and you know that maybe took you. It was hard to, you know, it was on a live that you said I won the Olympia, but my midsection was not perfect. I know I can be even better. And then on another live, Ali Bilal said, "What do you mean? He was not 100%? Was he 92, 93%? He had no idea when the show was on." Did that? Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah. So basically, what I was trying to say there is, as a person, as a competitor, I always want to be at my best. I want to showcase my best physique. And going into the Olympia, I was exactly where I wanted to be. But come show day, I made a few mistakes. We're all human, and I just wasn't 100% happy with where I was. I got straight first and I won. So I wasn't complaining. I was just literally saying I want to be better. I know I've got better standards, and next year I'm hoping to better that. So that's all I was getting at. And the midsection was because it was the first time I prepped myself, and it was the first time I've ever had to make weight before. And I was really near the cusp, and I made a few panic mistakes where I didn't eat a few meals and a few things went wrong. Again, making mistakes, but I just wasn't 100%, and I was just saying that I want to be this year 100%.
Ali Bilal, Olympia champ, Olympia champ, Olympia champ, Olympia champ. You're the new guy here. You got an Arnold Classic under your belt. That's cool. 2, thanks for the correction. But people only count Olympias when it comes to history and bodybuilding. Can you beat this incredible lineup of Olympians?
So when you say Olympia champion, Olympia champion, Olympia champion, when Ryan was competing, I was still in Afghanistan, you know. When these guys were winning titles, I was a kid. And you can see, you know, they lost their hair in the meantime, and, you know, they got old, all of them. I'm just a new kid, man. I just started like 3 years ago. It's my 3rd year. I'm going to win Olympia title, Olympia title, Olympia title. I'm going to win 4, 5, 6. I have time. They don't have time. Even if I don't win it this year, I don't win it next year, I'm going to win it the third year, the fourth year, the fifth year. I have time. They don't have that much time, I think.
Sounds like your time is limited, Brandon.
I feel like I'm just getting started. I'm still here. I was here 10 years ago at the Olympia, and I'm still here to this day.
We're going to do something we don't normally. I'm going to put you in the judge's seat, actually. Give me a critique on Ali Bilal. He's a young up-and-comer. Like you said, he's just a baby of this group. Where do you give his chances in this crew?
As far as placing?
Sure.
Not next to me.
I mean, that could be good or bad, right? So, here we go.
You're scared.
Sure, you have.
You're scared.
If anybody wants to show anything on this stage, feel free.
Hey. I gotta teach you how to be humble. I gotta teach you how to be humble.
Well, I'm going to say
you don't
this.
have the attitude.
It worked
so
for Samson Dowda last year. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm not afraid of nothing.
Samson was the only guy to take his shirt off, hit a shot right here, and he's the guy who won the show. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, there we go. What do you think about the young lion here, huh? All right. What do you think, Brandon? You've hit what, 3 of these things, right?
They need to get ready. They're still at 85%.
This guy's a joke, bro. He's doing this because he needs.
Come on, we are entertaining. We are an entertaining business. What do you expect?
He needs the validation from the people.
One at a time. Go ahead, Brandon.
He needs the validation from the people. That's why he acts out like this. I'll show you how to be a humble champion.
All right. Well, hang on a second.
Don't touch
hang
me.
on. I
Don't touch me. Don't touch
gotta
me.
get Aaron involved in this one. Oh, hang on. You
Don't
said
touch
you
me, okay? Respect that.
No touching here. No elbows. Where's Big Steve when I need him? No elbows, guys. No elbows. Aaron Banks, you're the big man of this
How you
group.
doing, Bob?
All right? You're kind of like the Samson or the Andrew Jack of the men's physique division. But you got to get yourself back into that position again. An outstanding lineup here. What do you think about the young man right here?
I mean, he believes in himself, and he talks confident. That was one thing that I did in my beginning of my career. But I also seen how that kind of did for my career as well. So, you know, he'll figure his way out in his lane and learn like I did. But he outside of the stage, I mean, he's a pretty cool cat, you know what I mean? And, you know, he does what he does with his businesses and stuff. But besides that, man, I guess I'm not going to give any predictions or placings on where he's going to be.
Linda Murray, a lot of testosterone going on up here, a lot of bravado.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys on stage, really, truly. I see the maturity, and I understand exactly what Brandon is saying and what Aaron is saying, what Jeremy is saying, what Ryan is saying. And we've had this conversation. I'm looking forward, really. I mean, based on what we've seen tonight, you guys are really bringing the heat, just like the figure division brought the heat. And they say that men's physique, like, that you're not going to bring it, but I see a lot here. So I'm looking forward
these guys
to
are bringing
seeing
it,
this.
that's
I got to
for sure.
see what you're going to bring. I got to see it. I know you're going to bring it.
Well, Jeremy, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that Ali and his bravado and, you know, his confidence and all that, it reminds me a lot of you from 10 years ago. Do you see some of yourself in Ali from that time? And what advices would you give Ali as now you're the veteran, you're a father now, like you said, you've kind of matured a lot as a man, as a professional. What advice would you give young Ali here?
Well, Bob, I was also doing that stuff at 24, 25, and 26 years old. So, you know, my advice for Ali is I admire the confidence, man. That's what it takes to become a champion, absolutely. But humility is going to go a long way in this sport. Relationships are very important in this industry. And as you move throughout your career, making sure that you are aligning with and making sure yourself is loved within the sport, because at the end of the day, the fans and the people around you, this industry is what's going to make you or break you. So if you do want to have that continued success, make sure you understand, you know, carrying yourself with dignity and pride, but also respecting those around you.
Thank you.
And I wish you luck. I genuinely do. You've had a lot of success, my man, and I believe that you have a bright future ahead, and you know you're a very worthy competitor. But up here, this is the best you're going to see, and we're all bringing it.
Oh, thank you, bro. I came backstage to you, to Aaron, after the Arnolds, went to Ryan. I admire all of you, man. I look up to all of you. I even took a picture with you backstage. I look up to all of you, and I think You know, for me, I never disrespected anyone. I only said, I'm the best. I'm going to bring my best to myself, right? Because this is how it works for me. When I say it out loud, I get the extra pressure and I work hard. You know, it brings the extra pressure on me and, you know, I want to win. And I'm here, I've worked so hard to win this one. And if I don't win, I don't win. I will win it next year. But I will never disrespect any athlete, if it's an amateur, pro, whatever division it is. You know, I respect everyone, and I've always said, I'm going to win. That doesn't mean that I take anything away from anyone else. You can also say you're going to win. Anyone can say they're going to win. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is a competitive sport. You can't expect to come at the, you know, to the Olympia and get a check of like thousands of dollars and not expect that anyone is going to try to take it from you. There's going to be a lot of people that they want to take the title from you, the money from you, because otherwise it'll be a very easy title, and you know, you need to go work, like defend your title, and there's going to be a lot of talk and a lot of people that they want to work, like take what you have, right? So this is what it takes, and I think I'm going to have the same if I win one day.
It comes with the territory. If anybody understands scrutiny, it's I do. So it's going to come with the territory. But like I said, it's just about delivery, and you know, like I said, you said that you didn't disrespect anybody, and maybe you may not have felt that way, but the way you might have delivered it, or whether you have said it, like telling Ryan that you're going to retire him, that's not up to you.
No, of course not, bro.
That's what I'm talking about, just the delivery and you know how you speak to other people.
Nobody retires Ryan Terry except for Ryan Terry. I can tell you that right now. Because he's looking for three-time champion. Tarek Elgindy, last question from the panel.
So, Ryan, you know, you have Jeremy Buendia. He was a revolution on the sport. Brandon, he has tremendous legacy. But it's your time right now to establish your legacy. How many more titles do you foresee in the future? And do you foresee, I mean, Ali Bilal has you guys retiring next year. How many more titles do you see yourself winning? Are you after Jeremy Buendia's 4 titles?
Yeah, 100%. So I've always said I want to go down in history. When I retire, I want it to be, it sounds, I don't know, what's the word, cocky way you say I want to be the greatest ever. Only because I want to go down as 5 times, 6 times, on my terms, when I'm ready. And this prep, having the heat from all of these guys, knowing how good they are, has kick-started something as if I'm just starting my career again. This prep has been absolutely unbelievable, and I cannot wait to show you what I'm bringing to stage on Saturday. It's the best I've ever looked, it's the best I've ever felt, and yeah, God willing, I'm going to be taking Jeremy's 4 times next year, and so on after that, definitely. Thanks,
all right,
guys.
Linda Murray, last question for
Thank you.
Well, no question, just the fact that I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing you on stage, really.